We also have another email from Jim from the Pie Factory podcast, a great podcast that I listen to whenever new episodes come out. And yeah, our talk last episode of cart copiers from the 90s reminded him of his Coleco Atom. It had a cart slot,
Hmm.
uh, but it didn't have rewritable media out of the box, but obviously someone created a way to copy cartridges. And uh, he, made his, air quotes backups, but he also backed up his neighbor's games as well. And Activision got ahead of that and did a quick check to make sure if you were actually playing from the cart, and if you weren't, it wouldn't load the game. But obviously, hackers got ahead of that pretty quickly. And
Hmm.
he also wants to say that Myst is his all-time favorite game.
Okay. I did briefly own an Atom. That's another thing I owned for a while and then got rid of because I think I actually got it to mostly use as a word processor. As
Mm-hmm.
pathetic as that sounds, but I was different. This was the late '80s. It seemed reasonably good for that. Turns out it's not. I got it really cheap, and I only had like 2 or 3 games for it. I think I had like a Buck Rogers game that was like a Space Harrier ripoff,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, it seemed like a computer that wasn't good at anything. It tried to be like really user friendly. I think maybe that's why I was using it to like write papers and stuff, because it did have sort of a user friendly UI, but there were just a lot of, it's hard to describe. There were just a lot of things that were off about it, like things that you would expect to work right that just don't.
Like the power supply being in the printer.
Yeah, I mean problems like that. Yeah, yeah. It was a neat idea, but kind of poorly executed.
Yeah, yeah, definitely a product of its time.